It's time for the News 3 High School Sports Report, sponsored by the UPS Store and Sam and Ash Injury Law.
Hi, my name is Conterka, and this is yours truly, the Rattler Nation cheer team. And you are now watching High School Sports Report with Brian. Let's go, Motown!
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Mojave, the cheerleaders bringing it on to start the show. Well done. With that, I say hello and welcome to week numero uno of our high school sports report. This is Las Vegas' best high school sports show on local television. And tonight's game of the week, it paired 4A state champion Mojave, the Rattlers, taking on Foothill. Mojave, the 4A state champions who had to move up to 5A, and their first game was against the Falcons. Mojave, the 4A state champions, doing their thing against the Falcons. You see, how about this? Foothill. Nice little pass, Ryder Dobbs to Braxton Bonnet, who takes it in for the touchdown. 6-0, the Falcons are up. Mojave responds with a nice drive, ending with quarterback Mark Ames bulldozing in for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion, a long tush push with Ames. Rattlers, they score 8-6. Mojave is up. The ensuing kickoff, number 1, Bryce Rodriguez. How about this? Nice catch, making some moves. You see him, number 1. Look at the speed. Woo-wee, that's what I'm talking about. Takes it in for the touchdown, plus a 2-point conversion. The Falcons are up 14-8 after that. Fast forward now to the fourth quarter. Mojave down 7. Mark Ames. Nice, pass. No, it's no good, but there's a flag on the play, folks. You see the flag. Mojave gets the ball down there on the goal line. Number 4, Zachariah Johnson. He scores a touchdown. The game is tied at 28. Around 2 minutes remaining in this thing. Foothill not wanting any kind of overtime. Ryder Dobbs, beautiful pass to Braxton Bonnet. That's a nice combination, folks. That's your game-winning touchdown. Foothill, they win a thriller, 34-28, much to the delight of their head coach, Mr. Jefferson, their first dub of the season.
It was a tough game, man. Mojave, they were state champs in 4A, so again, there were no slouch. A lot of athletes out there, well coached, good ball club. So we had to fight coming off the loss last week. So it was a tough game, and just glad we pulled it out. They did a good job of holding the ball. We didn't get many opportunities on offense like we wanted, but they did a good job, like I said, of holding the ball, and I think we were trying to kind of get demoralized a little bit. But like I said, we held them when we had to down here at the end, and we made a big play on offense that last drive, so that kind of did it for us.
Today was a hard-fought win. You know, offense played good. First half, second half, we had our ups and downs, penalties and everything, but glad we got the job done. Defense came with a big stop at the end, came with the W. Mojave, they're a pretty solid team overall. You know, penalties killed them just like they killed us too. So it's their first game of the season, like you can tell. But they'll be better as the season goes on, and we're focused on our game and going in forward in the season, and we're really excited about that.
All right, well, how about Centennial, the 5A Division III champions, back-to-back champs, now in the top 5A classification, taking on Bishop Gorman. Really, that's who you're going to put in for their first game? All right, Males Eugenio throws a deep ball to Zertik Micah Minor. He's open. Okay, touchdown. How about we try this again? Minor, screen pass. Okay. Looks like he's going, that's in fast motion. Another touchdown by Bishop Gorman. Okay, this time it's Tauga Elangi scoring on a pick 6. Gorman doing their things on offense and on defense. A young Gorman player, Braylon Rayford, would get a 56-yard touchdown run after that. I don't want to show too much of this. The Centennial folks are going to be teared up. Bishop Gorman doing what Bishop Gorman does. 52-0, Bishop Gorman wins this game. Let's go ahead and go on to the next game here. Gorman got a lot of players in the NFL doing their thing. How about Arborview taking on Mililani out of Hawaii? Arborview, their marching band, bringing some game day vibes. I remember that last season. They do their thing out there. And Thaddeus Thatcher, he does his thing, the quarterback. Usually doing it with his arm. This time he's scrambling, crossing the goal line before fumbling. That's a touchdown, people. Mililani, though, they would respond. Hawaii, you know, this is 9th Island. They do their thing. Nice little 10-yard run. Okay. We don't like to show a whole lot of Hawaiian highlights, but you know what? You got to do it on this one. How about Thatcher this time? This is why he's a good junior. He can throw that ball. Nice throw. Capping off a nice drive, that 9-yard strike to Kai Cipher. A great game, but unfortunately for Vegas, Mililani upsets Arborview 28-20. All right, folks, in our game of the week 1B, it paired Las Vegas, the Wildcats, a team I've told a lot of folks to watch for this season. If you have a great quarterback, you can do some big things. The Wildcats, they certainly do with Tanner Vivable. First home game hosting a basic Wolves squad that is much improved. I love watching them run out like that. I wish I could run. Anyway, quarterback Tanner Vivable, the kid I'm talking about, showing why I speak so highly of him. Carrying that ball like a loaf of bread is what they used to say back in the day. Nice moves. He scores a touchdown. That's 45 yards, folks. More Wildcats, more Vivable. This time, it's with his arm. 16-yard pass. I love to see receivers catch the ball with their hands. Deshaun Dayon, nice catch there. Unfortunately, though, for Basic fans, this game was a Tanner Vivable highlight reel. This time, it's another pass play to Porter Wells. He's going 55 yards. I see a lot of Wildcats in this video. I don't see many defenders there. I guess plays were being made by others on the ground. Rashid Coleman scores from 2 yards out. And lastly, to stop the horror show for Basic fans, it's running back Rashid Coleman again. This time, he's catching a pass from Tanner Vivable. When the dust settled, Las Vegas, they would win this thing. They put in the Valley on notice, 54-14 over the Basic Wolves. Next, Somerset at Losey taking on Coronado. Coronado has a very good football team. 5 minutes into the first, Coronado's quarterback, Jackson Humphreys. Nice pass to Landon Sanford, 45-yard touchdown. Hey, the Lions would respond with a touchdown after this. A 26-yard run by Carl C.J. Sparks. I like kids that got the little initials. C.J. Sparks. All right, so not bad for Somerset at Losey. However, this game would be all about Coronado. As we fast forward to the end of this thing, look at your final score. Coronado, they get a win, 36-6. Next up, Green Valley hosting Northview, the Vikings. The Gators quarterback, Michael Lewis, will throw a nice long touchdown to Evan Williams, who makes a nice catch down to the 1 yard line. Next play, give it to number 77. Look at the big kid. A dream for a lineman. He scores a touchdown, but unfortunately, folks, as he gets to the end of this, Green Valley, they would fall to a school from California. We don't want to show California highlights, 35-10. And really quickly, I don't know how much time we got left in this show, but I'm going to show you our play of the day. I don't know if I showed enough of this kid. Tanner Vivable, I said he looks like Michael Vick. I'm going to go ahead and say he looks more like Lamar Jackson. He's a right-hander. And I believe, is that number 8? This is Lamar Jackson wearing number 8? Anyway, Tanner Vivable, our play of the night out of Las Vegas High School. They did their dang thing. Everyone from shooting to producing to prompter did their dang thing. Thank you for watching tonight. You guys have a fantastic show. We will see you all next week. High School Sports Report.